and happy new year, happy 2025. Congratulations for getting through the last year and the years before. We are entering a new energy, so it's really fantastic for manifestations, isn't it? So blessings to you, good health, love, prosperity, romance, and all of that good stuff sending your way. So let's have a look at the first video for the year for all of you using a new tarot deck. Oops. Excuse me, that I have for the collective. It is a beautiful tarot deck called Medicine Woman Tarot, and it's the first time I'll be using it. So let's switch on the little candles. I'm feeling quite fragile this morning, but I'm sure all of you are as well. Medicine Woman Tarot. Okay, so this has been charging for the last 2 days with my beautiful amethyst crystal at the tarot table. Okay, so you know, this is really interesting. So we've got the beginning, got the lovely notes here and some suggestions for layouts as well, which I really love. Got the feather here. You know, actually what we're going to do is we're going to do a reading on what we're moving on to. Hang on, let me just see if there's anything else. Yeah, let's do a reading about what we're moving on to. Okay, this is going to be a collective reading for all of you. It's not going to be a pick a pile. There's only one pile, essentially. So just take what resonates and leave what does not. So let's go and have a look and see this moving on to spread, which I'm kind of interested about. So that's cute. And we're starting the whole deck with this card, which I think is perfectly timed. As you know, Spirit always comes in with divine time messages. So it says, welcome energies of earth, air, fire and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. Let the reading begin. Great Spirit, Mother, Creator, bless the earth through my life. Source of all nourishment, we seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed to be known. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. As I'm doing that, please get ready into getting cozy, getting into a comfortable position. Stretch your legs out if you like to as well. We've got our crow friend on the chimney there, just staring through the window, which I absolutely adore. I'm not sure if I've let you see these, but I have these for the abstract medicine community here on the tarot table. But they are also my guides, who are my grandmother and my grandfather, and they are my two crows, and I love them a lot. So these are onyx, I believe, but yeah, they are protective crystals. So they are on the window shelf there, and I just love, there's usually a third as well. The third is my auntie who's in spirit, so that could be her on the chimney. So get comfortable. I'd like to thank you so much for your beautiful messages throughout the year of 2024, and just your kindness, your sweet trust in me and the channeling and the channel, and subscribing to the channel, sharing this message, sharing other messages as well, to people that you love and dear, and for buying also readings for them as well. It really, really means a lot to me. And without you, the channel wouldn't be as successful as it is. But most importantly, I'm very grateful for you trusting in the healing that I provide for you as well, guided by spirit. So that means a lot as well. So thank you so much. More to come this year. And take an opportunity to book your 2025 predictions. I think there's only two spaces left for this year. There's only 2 slots left for this year, so you may want to take advantage of it. It's going to go up in price again in the next couple of days, so I think it's up for about 100 something, but it's on sale right now for £44. So take advantage of that, please. There's also some other messages available for you, rather bookings available on sale. Okay. So we're going to do the layout on moving on. Okay, this card wants to come out. So that's the first card. There's a card in here that wants to come out. I can feel it. I think it might be this first one here. And the other one is in here. This one here. Okay. Gorgeous. So let's have a look and see which one is which. Get your pen and paper ready as well. Okay, so the way you see your present situation, is card number 1. Peacemaker, the Hierophant. So this is the way that you see whatever your situation may be, or the situation of this year. It's about peace. You are a peacemaker. Maybe you are a peacemaker in your community, your friendships. Maybe you are the peacemaker, the middleman, the middlewoman, the middle person in your family. Maybe you are the peacemaker at work, or this is the energy that you are ushering in for this year, 2025. And I want to say, what I love about this is that 2025 adds up to a number 9. In numerology, this would be a year number 9, which is all about, now this is why I always ask you to get your pen and papers ready and your journals out, is, or re-listen to it whenever you want as well, is because number 9 is directly connected to planet Mars and connected to the colour red, and also connected to masculine energy. And with that Mars energy and that masculine energy in, obviously it's shadow, but Mars is the god of war. Okay, so we don't want to focus on that this year. We want to focus on the opposite, which is peace. Okay, so I love the fact that this is the card that speaks into the way you see your present situation, which would be 2025 this year, is the peacemaker, the bringer of peace. Now the Hierophant is, as you know, is someone who is of a high standing in the community, who has a lot of wisdom to impart. Now the number 5 can talk about great change, so in numerology, and so I feel like there is a change within you this year that wants to speak into peace and wants to speak into being the bringer of peace in your community, however way that will manifest for you this year. And it's about you being on a platform of your choice. Now this could be a social platform, a social media platform, but some sort of platform involving society. This could be a large group of society or a small group of society, but with that number 5, I feel like it could be a large shifting of a society's paradigm or society's way of seeing things. Now this can involve bringing peace amongst certain concepts in religion, because the Hierophant can talk about someone who is religious or does things in a religious way. So this could also be someone who is a prophet, I'm picking up on with this card, someone who is a teacher, a spiritual teacher, a mentor, and people flock to this person to receive information that could be of the arcane, the secrets of the universe. With the Hierophant, that would be a major arcana. So this is someone who has a big impact on the world, and this is what you're bringing into the world this year. Okay, so this is going to be a year of great shifts for you, collective. So be prepared, Spirit is saying, to be thrust into the limelight, because that is what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to be in a position that is of a high platform, so that you can share the messages of light and love and abundance and the universe and all of the beautiful mystical, magical and metaphysical, and for some even religious points of view that you have to offer. Okay, so that's absolutely beautiful. I love that. Now, I will say that the Hierophant, this star sign would be Taurus or associated with Taurus. So Taurus month is May and June. So these months could be significant for you. Okay, so I feel particularly May with a number 5. So you may want to write that down in your diary or your spiritual journal or something like that, just to remember that month will be very significant for you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the second card, which is the attitude affecting and holding the situation. Okay, let's have a look at that. The attitude affecting and holding the situation. Okay. Wow. Oh gosh, wow. Okay, so this card says command. This card says command. So the attitude that you get to have in moving on and moving into the year 2025, Abstract Medicine Collective darlings, is to be in a command position, in a position of mastery, in a position of authority. We also have a shaman here. We have an Indian or Native American chief who has smoked the pipe of higher wisdom and higher information that has been integrated within him, masculine energy again, with this emperor as well. Number 4 is also going to be a significant month number for 2025 for you. April here, Aries with the emperor energy, of course, as we know. But this is about the integration of wisdom that we are ushering in for 2025 through this peacemaker. But it's the wisdom of peace, knowing thyself. It's the attitude of appreciation of self and higher self source, and the effect that one has upon the world, the effect that one has in society, the authority that one has in the community. And this comes with great responsibility, particularly in this position of power. Emperor is someone who, again, is a masculine energy. Remember, I mentioned that 2025 is a number 9 in numerology and is associated with Mars and associated with masculine power. Number 9 is also, or the year 2025 is associated with the wood snake. So that is also really interesting as well for 2025. It's about transmutation. Maybe this is also about the transmutation or the change and shift of power that we will be seeing in the greater societal view as well. So this could be in governments as well. The emperor would be someone who governs an empire. So we could be seeing a shift of command or power there too. But I would say that 2025 for you, the attitude is of someone of great authority, someone who may have a poker face, or someone who Spirit is actually saying to keep your cards close to your chest for 2025 and have everything organized. You have your strategies in place for 2025 and you have a lot of things up your sleeve for 2025. So pace yourself with the manifestations that you wish to bring into 2025, and be quite secretive, actually very secretive, about how you share that information. in 2025, I'm actually hearing it's important to share the information in drips and drops in your community, so that each time people are surprised as well. This is great because with someone who's in a commanding position, and I love the fact that it's in the middle of the spread. It's about someone who is their own boss, someone who is of high authority, as I said before, and someone who plays the game but is not someone who is played. Okay, so someone who plays the game but someone who isn't played. So this person commands a great deal of respect, but you can't demand respect of others. This is the attitude of respect for oneself and respect for others, and in turn you gain the respect that you so wish. Okay, so beautiful card. Now the pipe is a tool, with the tobacco of course, a tool for cleansing. The tobacco is also an offering to spirits, the ancestors and guides who wish to come in ceremony, in a sacred space, as an energy exchange. Now, I will say the energy exchange can be monetarily, particularly with the Emperor being someone who is, yes, entrepreneurial, but someone who is in a position of power, a business owner, a boss. This could be you as well if you are a woman, or you lean further or more into the feminine energy in general, regardless of your gender or your identity, as it were. You have an affiliation with the masculine energy, or you wish to be more 2025 in a commanding position. Okay, so the energy exchange could be monetarily. The energy exchange could also be you're seeing yourself in a commanding position, where the reason why you are here in this life is to energetically exchange wisdom, as I said before, impart knowledge of peace, spirituality. I also would say this is someone who has risen to great heights and they have something to share and teach. And you're seeing your body and the reason why you are here as there's a contract, a soul contract between you and the Great Spirit, i.e. God. And this is the mission, okay, to share your wisdom. And that's the deal, that's the energy exchange. Another thing about energy exchange, I will say, it costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe to Abstract Medicine 888 here on the YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me if you subscribe to Abstract Medicine 888 here on the YouTube channel. It costs you nothing, and I really love and appreciate that energy exchange, especially if you leave your comments down below as well. So let's move on. And we've got moving on and moving into 2025 with the last card, the third card. The attitude that will raise the situation to a higher level and be most beneficial to all concerned. Okay, so the attitude that will raise the situation to a higher level and be most beneficial to all concerned. Blend. We have blend. Okay, so what is most beneficial to the greater whole is to blend its patience, its self-nourishment. It is also the angel incarnate. Okay, so the energy that you are bringing into 2025 collective Abstract Medicine community, and that will raise the situation and raise the higher level to everyone concerned on this planet, in your community, in your family, at work, in your career, in the people that you surround yourself with, your loved ones, people that you meet on the street, people that you meet for the first time, that you frequent. The effect that it will have is they will see you as an earth angel. Okay, they will see you as an earth angel, female or male, it doesn't matter. Feminine energy or masculine energy, it does not matter. But it's about blending. It's about blending. It's about blending. It's about community. It's about union. Okay, it's about union, and it's about peace and love. We have the peacemaker here. We have blending here. This angel is a very high frequential. There are all of these gorgeous colors here that we have in this rainbow, particularly lilac, violet, violet, lilac, or indigo, aquamarine, or light blue, and then we have the emerald green and the yellow. So those colors could be significant too. I just heard water your own garden. Water your own garden. People don't like to be told what to do. People don't like to listen to preachers who don't do the work themselves within. Okay, so it's really important, particularly if you are well known, if you are in a position of power, and the power that you will be in comes with a great responsibility and a greater responsibility, because you know that you've also got to, or you've had walked the path, but you've got to also be in a position, be in a position where you know what you're talking about. You're not just sharing information that has been reiterated before from another person. It's not like pop psychology 101 where it's a Google, you can just Google, basic psychology, and then you just research that information, take it in, take notes, and then you share that to another person. It's got to come from a personal point of view. So that's what Spirit is saying. I'm also seeing 22 on the timer, and I feel like that's very significant. I also just saw 2222 on the timer too, so that's also very significant collective. So the number that we have here is number 14. We've got temperance here. So I love the fact that we have a 14 that rounds down to a 5. We began the reading with a 5 here, and we're ending it with a 5. So this is these are 3 major arcanas. You saw me shuffle the cards, you saw me select them, and we have 3 major arcanas out of the 20, well, 2 out of the 22 major arcanas. These 3 came out. Okay, the other ones are another 78 or whatever. Okay, so they're not minor suits, these are major suits. And this would also parallel and support the idea that we are going through great change in 2025 with the number 5, and number 5 here round down with the 14. And the 5 and 5 adds up to 10. Now, when we speak about the snake and the wood snake for 2025, the snake is a symbol of change, a symbol of shedding skin, a symbol of transmutation. The medicine that I share with the world is someone who is able to transmute pain and toxicity into medicine. I do this through abstract medicine, through the tarot, through the shamanic healing sessions, through the astrology, through art, painting, through communicating truths and allowing other people to communicate their truths on the podcast Hype A. That is something I'm very aware of, and that is directly connected to why I'm here on this earth as part of my life purpose. What you get to do in 2025 abstract medicine is to really figure out what your life purpose is in 2025, but in general, why are you here? This could be you transmuting pain as well, much like myself, and in sharing that beautiful healing remedy and medicine to others in your unique way. Now we have Pluto in Aquarius stationed as of 2024 on the 19th of November, and this would also speak into Scorpio energy, which is also like the snake as well, because it's governed by Pluto. It's about the depths, and it deals with identity. Your identity in 2025, with the Pluto in Aquarius being stationed for the next 20 years, is directly connected to these words: peacemaker, command, and blend. And it's about you being a source of inspiration to the community. It's about you being in a position of high authority, and with that given major responsibility. You're here to enact the great plan, I'm hearing, and you're here to be a uniting connector to others. You connect your spiritual understanding, your connection with a higher realm into the physical realm, and you share that energy to others in your own unique way. You are here also to bring peace onto this planet. This is not for the weak. This responsibility of being a peacemaker, i.e., a light worker, is not for the weak. It is of someone who gets to be very, very spiritually strong, essentially. When there is temptation around us, when we are being asked to sell ourselves, sell our identities in any which way, whatever, it's important for you to be strong. I'm also getting the energy of the ram, the energy of the stag, the energy of the lion, and those are all masculine energies. So the months of May, the months of December as well, because the Temperance card actually would be directly connected to the sign of Sagittarius. So again, with the Sagittarius energy, it's about being in the ground, being half I just heard half wolf, so some of you could be connected to wolves as well, or a wolf could be your spirit animal, or even your totem animal in this world, in this planet. So work with the medicine of the wolf for some of you, but I'm seeing that it's about being in two halves, two planets, two worlds, two realities, much like the crow, much like the snake, much like the cat, big cat or small cat, much like the serpent. These animals are symbols of beings who move between worlds. They are shapeshifters, and that's the energy that you get to be in a commanding position about specifically in 2025. Don't share all of your wares to the world immediately. Do it in trickling effects. This is really a message for a lot of you in 2025, and it's really interesting because I had this down in my journal, in my personal journal for 2025 as well, in my agenda, that it's about being in the spotlight, but being in a commanding position and being in a position of power where you're center stage. So the snake can be scary, of course. The cat can be scary, the big cat. The scorpion can be scary. Pluto can be scary. But even other cultures can be scary because they deal with the unknown if they're not pertaining to our personal culture or understanding or creed, dogma, religion, or perspective here. But it's about balancing in between both worlds, the known and the unknown, the world that we're leaving behind, Piscean age, and having the other foot in the new world, which is, yes, associated with North America, but also the new world of AI, of the Aquarian age. Now, Aquarius, for me, also is directly connected to the unicorn. So whatever you have, your sense of being, your identity, your personality, whatever it is completely unique, and it gets to shine. If you do not shine and put yourself in a position of power in the spotlight and you're serving community, 2025 is going to ask you, Spirit is going to thrust you into it, because this is part of your life purpose. You have gifts to share to the world that you've got to share. And it's about moving on from victimhood mentality. It's about moving on from I'm not good enough, I can't do this. It's moving on from all of those things. You have the mastery. You are now being pushed into a commanding position, Spirit is saying, to share this, okay? And that's the active energy of Mars. It's the active energy of Aries here as well. It's the active energy of the Emperor, okay? Doesn't show much emotion in the face, but is someone who nonetheless is very respected because they've taken action in the things they've wanted to create in this world, and they have a proven track record that other people just cannot deny, and therefore in turn respect. Okay, so that's it for now, Abstract Medicine community. I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take the messages that resonate for you, look at the numbers that resonate for you as well. And I love the fact also that we're ending it with a 9 as well, in a way, because we've got 5 and 4 is a 9, and that's the numerological year this year, 2025. 5 and 4 is a 9, 14, 5, and a 4 is a 9. And we've got 5 and 5 is 10, 10 and 4 is 14, and then again 4 and 1 is a 5. So 5s and 9s are going to be very significant for you, so that we can complete a cycle, transmute, transform, rebirth into a greater, more strong individual that is, yes, can be quite intimidating for some, but nonetheless it's about being self-assured and awake and aware with the purpose that you have on this planet for 2025 and beyond. I'm looking forward to reading your 2025 predictions on a personal level as well. Take advantage of that sale right now. It is £44 right now. Otherwise, you can also book, if you wish, the quick fire questions, and I will answer your quick fire questions. I think it's £22 as well at this time, but there's information in the website and there are discounts currently on sale as well. Take advantage. I'm loving you and leaving you right now, and Happy New Year. Ciao for now.